Hey guys, another another video again. While I'm waiting for my next meeting, I just finished one meeting at 9:30 just now, so it ended at about now. So I'm gonna have another construction meeting at 10:30. So same again. I have nothing to do, and I'm just waiting for my contractors to call me up. So meanwhile, I'm just gonna be here for about half an hour again. So just me again doing nothing but just having my live video while I'm waiting for my next meeting. So, how was your weekend, everybody? Was it fun? Did you had a nice weekend? Well, I managed to watch Justice League. Justice League was good. I just want to say, why on earth did Joss Whedon made so much of changes that affected the whole movie? My goodness. I mean, Zack Snyder's cut was so much more beautiful and nice. Uh, I don't know. It could be the producers that took over and then decided to change everything and all. But I just think that um, the existing story from Snyder's cut was so much more better than whatever we saw on in the cinema, right? I mean the Josh Whedon colorful nonsense jokes and all that was so uncomfortable to watch, right? I mean like nonsense silly stuff like Batman falling over and then saying that he got hurt with his armor on and Wonder Woman falling on the floor and got tripped over by the Flash. And I mean those are nonsense scenes compared to whatever we saw from the Snyder's cut version. It is so much more better than the the theatrical cut. I mean, like the Flash's story was so much more interesting because at the end of the story, he saves the day. Actually, I mean, compared to the Josh Whedon where he's pushing a truck, that was nonsense. And then, I mean, I was so touched watching Cyborg's father die during the mother box he was trying to heat up so that he can tell the world how where the location of the mother box is. I mean, that was such a big sacrifice, and then to see Cyborg go through that stages. I mean, it's such a good movie. I mean, the story of Diana, but I think Diana's music is a bit too over lah. A bit like, annoying like the music. And then what the fuck was that? Sorry. I mean, I got a bit shocked when I was watching that Aquaman going into the ocean and then one whole group of people started to sing and then take the shirt and then smell. My goodness, it's like God like that. But I think this is because Snyder hasn't cut his 4 hours yet to be 3 hours, so that's why you see all this funny scene. This is the massive 4 hour scene that actually felt very interesting to watch. It was comfortable. The story was incohesive. It was like, and then I like the part where they put down part one, part two, part three, part four. It makes you able to digest, and then when you see part two, part three, then you just go and have your coffee, and then you come back again and you watch. So the scenes are very nice. That they cut in a way where it's like good storytelling. But the Josh Whedon version, oh my goodness, what on earth did he do to Josh Whedon? Josh Whedon do to the whole story, totally changed the whole thing. I mean, there's so many scenes that you can obviously see that um that Josh Whedon practically destroyed the whole original story, which I'm so disappointed. I mean, what on earth, Josh? What were you trying to do? Were you trying to make the story different, make it better, more colorful, or what? You practically made everybody stupid and dumb just to make a silly joke. It's a total 360 from Snyder's idea of making his story. So I don't know. I mean, I think Josh Whedon, you really need to give an apology to everybody that you created this horrible movie and you even slap Snyder's name over there. It's unprofessional, man. And then I remember you said Josh Whedon was saying something about, oh, he's going to honor Zack Snyder's his concept and story. Pui, where could honor? The whole story changed. My goodness. Okay. Don't talk about this one. This is a bit too much. So the movie was good. So we have closure for our JLA, but I only wish that I don't think they're gonna have another part two, right? I mean, at the next episode, it leave you on a cliffhanger shit, man. I hate it, but what to do? I mean, that's it took them 5 years to make this version, but it's perfect. I mean, at least we have closure. I don't think we're gonna have another episode, but it feels so much better to watch Justice League have this kind of ending, and then I like the ending part was for Autumn. I mean, that's actually this whole movie is for Snyder's daughter. It's just meant for, so he doesn't care if this movie was canon or not canon, and then the actual movie is the one that Josh Whedon did. It's okay because what Snyder wanted to do was just to memorize his daughter's death in this movie. So it's really, really touching. Uh, Everything is about grief and then going over. I think he's using Cyborg as a story to move. Touching. Okay, so that was my Friday. That was my weekend. Last Friday, I finally had my tonkatsu, which was nice. The guy was so nice, but he saw I was only one person eating, and then he said, "Hey, okay, come, I have a seat for you." Then I said, "Oh, sure, sure." Then after that, I was sitting down there, and then they served me, and then I went home. Then that was my Friday, my Friday, my Friday date. I dated myself on a Friday, yeah. So that's what I did this Friday, and then Saturday I watched a movie for 4 hours, Snyder's Cut. Then I went out, I collected some toys, and then had pancakes. Yeah, I had amazing pancakes, and someone was eating pancake and they couldn't finish the pancake, so he said his stomach was full. So I hope it's really full, lah. So I enjoy eating pancakes. Yeah, Sunday I just practically had a bad migraine. I just slept the whole day. That's what I did on Sunday. That was my Sunday, and that's all I did on a Sunday. Slept and did a bit of packing, and then sleep again. And woke up. It was practically half the day, and it was over already. So my Sunday was like that. And then today is Monday, where I rushed into work to do my meeting that I had just now at 9:30. Then after my meeting, I just sit down here for a while because I have another meeting at 10:30, which I always like to adjust half an hour so that I can actually freshen up myself, so that I can spend time talking to you guys. So how was your weekend? Don't talk about me now. I just managed to talk about Justice League just now, just a little rant about how the story was, and I don't want to spoil too much stories. If you haven't watched it, I already gave out a bit of spoiler, but who hasn't watched Justice League? My goodness. I mean the part one. I'm just explaining to you the difference between the part one and then the Snyder's Cut version. So if you watch the original, if those people who love the original, then you don't need to watch the Snyder Cut. It doesn't make sense. But if you felt disappointed with the just Whedon's version, then go and watch Snyder's Cut, because then you will have the actual closure, and you will get the feel of it's a whole story, from Man of Steel all the way. The concept just continues to Justice League, where it means that there's a flow of the story. Especially there's a lot of music involved. I mean every character has a music. I mean when you see Superman, you have this music, and then after that when you see Wonder Woman, you have that Amazonian lady screaming at the background, and everybody has a music tone. So it's kind of like a musical, and yet it's not. But I guess that's how Zack Snyder makes his movie. Like, he just wants to show you how he portrays the story by not only just using images, but he also uses music and sound. So, okay, I think I'm talking too much about the movie. This is not about movie review. This is about how's my week this weekend. Okay, I managed to adjust some contractors. I had a meeting with my previous contractor that is resigning, unfortunately. So I have to brief the new guy. So the new guy was slightly a bit. Maybe I think he could be older, or he could be more experienced. I hope so. So, but he still doesn't understand about the hotel situation. So I would still have to guide him on the rules and regulations inside this hotel because knowing that there's different rules and regulation in every hotel, this hotel has a different rules by itself. So as a contractor, you need to follow the hotel rules because whatever you do that affects the guests, that affects guest experience, it's not allowed here. So today is a Monday on the 22nd. Monday on the 22nd. So what has happened so far this week? Let me see the news. I'm just trying to see what happened. I mean, I this morning when I woke up, I saw news showing Taiwan finally doing vaccinations. That's good. Today starts their first vaccination. So I'm quite happy that Taiwan is going forward. But then I saw also another news about Indonesia not accepting their injection because it could be halal or non-halal or haram. They said it was haram. So um, I hope Indonesia settles it soon because at the end of the day, we just want the whole world to be back to normal or at least partially normal so we can travel again. Else, it's never gonna end. The world, we are only safe when the world is fully saved. Else, it's still part of our part to make sure that the world is a place where we can still go back to our original life and travel again. So I just hope that maybe one day we can go back to our usual life and travel around the world, taking photos of selfie, having fun with our friends, having dinner with our parents, traveling home. I mean, everybody misses that, right? I mean, it's practically something that does not exist anymore, and it's like a myth, and it's like it never existed. I can't even remember when was the last time I had a meal with a group of colleagues. I don't think that has happened anytime. It's gonna happen anytime soon though, because most uh, most co- uh, most officers are trying to ensure that everyone has a safe distance, so that you don't have a cross contamination. But even though Singapore is already such an advanced country, the chances of getting COVID is still very high. Especially like I am a frontliner, I have taken my injection. I still have to go for my swab test every 2 weeks, and it's very irritating. It's very annoying. But what to do is our duty to make sure that we are safe and everybody around us is safe. So that's the only way we can make sure that the country is safe, by making sure that you yourself is zero negative and you don't have any COVID in you. So that's the thing that we have to go through. I mean, since we're not even sure that if this vaccine really actually works or not. I'm not even sure does it work because I haven't gotten contact to a real to a positive person yet. So you never know because every human has a different way of accepting the vaccination. I think, yeah. So for me, um, I just I enjoy doing this for now, but at the end of the day, we still miss our family. We want to go home and spend some time. Yeah, I'm in the midst of moving. I managed to get a storage facility pricing. It's not cheap. It's not cheap. 1 month for maybe uh, a 3 meter by 2 meter room, by about 2.7 height storage facility, would cost me about $500 a month, not including deposit, which is almost the same, about 20 to 30% of the room, the storage facility. So if I'm renting it for 2 months, that's about $1,000, and then once I include my once I include my deposit and everything, it's gonna cost me about 1,500. So it's not a cheap process, but well, I have to do this first because in June I have to be leaving the place that I'm staying, and after that I'm like in between, so I have to either move to somewhere. I'm thinking maybe I will get a cheap hotel or maybe just uh, rent rent somewhere which they can allow me to stay for 1 or 2 months. I'm not sure because if my contract continues, then that's a different story. Then at least I know where am I going. But the thing is, they haven't given me an answer, so I'm still not sure where am I going yet. But I have to plan first because my major problem now is that by mid of June, I wouldn't have a place to stay. So because of that, I have to move all my stuff out to put in a storage facility by the mid of June. So by the end of June, I would have already have a place, and I would have already known where am I going. Am I going to still stay in Singapore, or am I supposed to go back to Malaysia? So that's the thing that I had to play with and try to arrange. And it's kind of stressful trying to figure out how to pack, and just packing again last night was kind of a migraine for me. Um, Thinking of how to salvage your items and traveling, and then not even sure that where you're going after this, it's a kind of stressful thing though. I wasn't able to sleep at night, so it's like I'm thinking what. But the thing is, if you think about everything from A to B, I think you get very stressed. But if you try to focus on bits and pieces of things, stages by stages, then at least you can digest it a bit. So the first thing I need to do now is start to do my packing. Maybe I'll start to do all my packing and boxing up all my stuff and labeling them up. And then by the end of next month or this month, maybe then I'll start to look again for storage facilities, because right now I can't find a place to stay first, because I'm not sure if I need to stay in my own place, or do I actually just need to stay for a few days at a hotel. I don't know. If that's the problem, is that if I only need to stay a few days in a hotel, then it's not going to be a problem. Then I just have to just do whatever I need to do. So I'm just trying to arrange my day now, because I don't want to get too much work in my hand, because I'm not sure if I'm going to extend or not. If they're going to extend me, then I have to think about my storage facility. It has to be more than just 1 month, because then I'm still going to be around here for June, July, August, September, because that's my agreement. Because I need to go home soon, because my mom she's alone right now. I don't know how long is she going to be able to just stay alone at home, because since January she's already home, and now February, March, now March, and the next month is April. So yeah, I don't like the fact that she's alone at home, and anything could just happen, and then I know, touch wood. I mean, you don't know. I mean, yeah, now times are bad. Malaysia is dangerous. Anywhere in the world is dangerous, right? Especially where an old lady is staying alone at home, then that's kind of dangerous lah. So for me, I just want to make sure that she is safe. And hey, hi Hector. Oh, 你现在在新加坡是吗？还是你回马来西亚了？ Okay, actually maybe once a while I should do my videos in Chinese, because some people say I can't speak Chinese. I can. 我是华人。不过我的华语是没有这样好，没有这样好了。 Super Mario 是啊 Super Mario. So Super Mario, yeah. What are you calling me, Super Mario Brothers? Yeah. You're in KL now. Oh, what are you doing in KL? So are you still working, or are you gonna come back to Singapore again, or that's it, KL forever? Maybe English and Chinese. I can try. How? That means I speak halfway and I change to Chinese. 讲一半呢就讲华语，然后又讲英文，然后又讲华语，这样你会明白吗？我可以讲一半啊。Kentaro，我可以一边讲华语然后讲英语啊，不过怕人家有些又不明白，然后又 complain 我就完蛋了。我要讲华语也是可以的，只是说有些话有一点怪怪的。然后马来话就是这样啦，我也是可以讲马来话，其实我的华语，其实我的马来话还好过我的华语。哇，几时回吉隆坡啊？没有这样快哦。看了有时候7页还是8页，7页这样我才回，我应该是没有这样快回，我以为是回去中国慢慢先，差不多8页7页这样我才回。 看啊看，我也不知道。如果我合同有在接下去，然后我就没有这样就没有这样会早回来哦，可能9月10月我才回来。Yep. Oh, I just spoke in Chinese. So that's me in Chinese. So okay, now it's 10:24. I have to leave in another 6 minutes. So anything you guys wanna ask me or say or anything? Else I'll just mingle around for a while, then I'll leave as usual. Ah, 吉隆坡. Isn't KL quite dangerous, right? Every time I stayed in KL for quite a long time. 10 years to be exact. I stayed in KL for 10 years, then I moved to Singapore. Yes, you should back and take care of your mom. 不过妈妈住在我妈妈不是在吉隆坡，我妈妈是在巴都，她一个人在巴都现在没有做工。So 她一个人在家啦，养猫，养猫和喂猴子吃饭，然后一个人在家里煮菜，然后给我谈天咯，妈妈就是这样天天就是这样。我就差不多12点的时候，我就会做孩子可以赚梦，然后我们又是讲又没有家人，一个人在这边做工，又没得回家，新年又一个人过日子，很惨的。不懂几时可以回去。So I was saying that um, I was staying in Singapore and you're alone and you're single. That's the only thing you can do now. I mean, what else can you do? Then to just wait for COVID to get over. Next time visit your hometown. 可以啊，你去过巴都没？你应该有去过巴都啦？有啦，你不可能没去过巴都的。Yeah, oh, okay, almost 4 minutes. They're gonna call me in a while, and I have to get going. So today is a Monday, on the 22nd of February, March, and I don't know when I'm gonna go online again. Maybe next week, maybe not. It depends. It's just that whenever there's a time slot for half an hour and I'm using this room, then I'll just kind of want to spend time with you guys, talk a bit. Else, I mean, chatting alone is kind of tired, and sometimes typing what you want to say is not that easy compared to saying it using your mouth. Like, because you guys know I'm dyslexic, so typing can be very stressful for me sometimes. I'm typing halfway and I have a migraine already because I can't find the words and the spelling and all this other. And then I know I type very badly sometimes when I'm messaging you guys. I reply very funnily, and I don't know if you understand or not. And then especially now I'm old already, and then I can't see the text. I have to like, oh shit, did I type correctly? Is it wrong or is it right? Oh no, oh I wrote something wrongly. Oh no, goodness. I hope you understand. Then some people will be kind of annoying and they kind of ask you or they make a joke out of what you thought whatever you type. Then after that, I have to reply to them, and it's very annoying. I find that very very annoying. I mean, like, hey, come on, do you have to correct every word that I write? I mean, okay, I understand. I know I typed wrongly, but you don't have to rub it into my skin. Yeah, so yeah. By the way, 佳玉啊，你也是在小心啊，在那边戴口罩哦。Where's my mask? My goodness. Okay, my mask is here. Yeah, so okay, I have 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes and then I have to make a move and then yeah. So I had my meeting just now. And then I'm still waiting for my contractor to give me a call because this is a new contractor. He's going to have a discussion with me on rooms that is currently being handed over. Tolak. So yeah, maybe it's time for me to make a move also lah. Mission to have a good week ahead, you two. Besar Bears. Oh my god. Why, are you Indonesian? That's a cute name. Besar Bears. Dasyong. That means Dasyong. Yeah. Big boy. Yeah. Bye bye. Okay, I think I'll make a move now. Have a good week, you guys. See you. Okay, let me see whether I turn this off.